In Alabama, man, cold and then warm and then rain. And
it happens fast.
Yeah.
It does. Last week we were talking about the Arctic Blitz, and this week we are back to the Gulf of Mexico being wide open and heavy rain on the way. I think our risk of severe weather is relatively low, but I will say it wouldn't be out of the question to have some pretty noisy thunderstorms or even some that could kick the wind up to 30, 35 miles per hour on both Wednesday and Thursday. Total rainfall just average around north and central Alabama, likely around 2 on the low end to about 4 inches on the high end. And Wednesday and Thursday, we have pretty high impact from rain, although it will not rain all 24 hours of either day. Showers are still likely on Friday, and then we pick back up on Saturday with more locally heavy rain coming in. Well, here's the flood outlook from the Weather Prediction Center, WPC. It looks very similar to the severe weather outlook, but this is about flash flooding. Notice how the Shoals has been trimmed out of that moderate risk area. Now it's mainly Marion, Fayette, Tuscaloosa, Pickens, Greene, Sumter, and Lamar counties that are primarily affected by where that heaviest stripe of rain is likely to develop on Wednesday. And then even into Birmingham, Hoover, Montevallo, Sylacauga, Anniston, Gadsden, Oneonta, Pell City. We still could see some pretty hefty rain in some spots here. It just may not be quite as widespread east of Birmingham. Same kind of deal on Thursday. The rain not quite as concentrated over the northwestern part of the state, but even around Jefferson, Shelby, Talladega, Coosa, Chilton, and Bibb counties, the rain could get a bit heavier going into Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening. So what are we talking about total-wise? Well, this is one of the products that we use to help forecast the rainfall totals. It's called an ensemble. It's picking up that higher area over the northwestern corner of the state, but if you saw this yesterday, you note that some of these numbers are a little lower. So the guidance is coming into more agreement, kind of zeroing in on the lower end of the spectrum for this event, and that's pretty good because otherwise we would have had a major problem up here in northwest Alabama. As it is, some flooding is still possible, and there is a flood watch in effect for the Birmingham area. Really close to I-20 and northward is where I think the heaviest action is going to be, and that's where some flash flooding is possible. Boy, it's been nice to warm up today. 64 in Birmingham, 64 Alabaster, 63 Clanton, 50s in Cullman, Oneonta, Jasper, and Haleyville. But tomorrow, I think we're all in the 60s as that rain is getting set to move in. And you can see what it looks like out to the west right now. Here's the radar. You got the trailing showers and thunderstorms down to the south. Watch as all this starts to move eastward. Overnight, we get scattered showers. Tomorrow morning, scattered showers. Then some heavier downpours begin to develop, but it's this concentrated area of heavy rain and thunderstorms, not necessarily severe weather, but just a teetotal downpour at times. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that's getting closer into Birmingham, and then it just kind of sits here through the afternoon and through the evening, and then even overnight into early Thursday. We're going to deal with rain. So the greatest chance of heavy rain, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. over western Alabama on Wednesday, from about 4 p.m. to midnight for the rest of us, and then on top of that, there's more rain coming in on Thursday, scattered showers Friday. We'll stay in the 60s through Saturday with that next round of storms coming in, and then it's a bit cooler and drier going into the first part of next week.